Yeah. Yeah, good evening all. And sorry for the delay. Fine. That's a problem with the network. Before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So today I'll be entering into the technicals of Python. Right. Data types. Data types are mainly are of two types. So before before I go, just observe this. Yesterday I was discussing some case, right? Case one. If I say x equal to 10, internally one object is created with value 10. It is going to have some address. The address is given to x. Try to answer. Print x means it prints 10. ID of x. Okay. Type of x. Integer. Means in Python, we don't need to define the data types based on the value assigned. If you're assigning an integer value, integer variable is created. If you're assigning a string value, string variable is created. If you're assigning a float variable, float is created, right? Print x means 10, means it goes to this address and prints the content, whatever present at the address. ID of x prints the address. Type of x means what data type, right? Case 2, everyone unmute yourself and try to give your responses, whether your answers are correct or wrong. Try to keep responding, right? Yes. X value is 10. X is 10. Y is 20, right? X is 10. Y is 20. One object is created, right? With value 10. Y is 20. Yes. X is 10. Y is 20. Okay. 103070, some address 104090. This address is given to X and this address is given to Y. Now try to say what is print X here? Yes.
10.
10. Print, if you want to print the address, ID of X.
1030.
3070.
Print Y means it prints 20.
20.
Address means it prints the address where exactly it is stored. 1040.
040.
Observe this case 3, right? Now X value is 10, Y is 10. Okay, 1 second. Case 3 I'll write separately. Right. Case 3. X value is 10, Y value is 10, Z is 10. How many objects are created here?
One object.
One object.
Only one object, right?
Yeah.
One object with value 10 is going to have the address. Y equal to 10, one more object with value 10 won't be created. For Z equal to 10, one more object with value 10 won't be created. So the same, before creating the object for Y, it checks any object with value 10 if it's already available. The same address will be given to Y. Z equal to 10, the same address will be given to Z. If the values are same, only one object, only one address. If X value is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30, then three different objects. Yes. Case 4. X value is 10, right? X value is 10. X is 20. X and X only here. For 10, one object gets created with some address. For 20, one more object. So if I say print X, what is the X value it prints?
20.
The latest
20.
value, right? If previously X value was 10, now X is 20. Always it prints the latest value. Print address of X. 104090. Right? See what happens to the, is there any chance of printing the previous X value 10? If I say 10 times print X, it will print 20 only, right? But
Yes.
if I want to, is there any possibility of printing the previous X value 10? What happens to the previous object? So to understand that, there is a small concept, right? You need to understand, like garbage collector. So it's too early to discuss that concept, but just I'll give overview as of now. Later I discuss in brief about this garbage collector, right? Yes. For explaining this, I'll go back to this case 3. Garbage collector. Garbage collector removes, it removes unused or unreferred objects, removes unused or unreferred objects from the memory. Removes unused or unreferred objects from the memory, right? Yes. What do you mean by unused or unreferred objects? What do you mean by unused or unreferred objects? What do you mean unused or unreferred objects means objects whose reference count becomes 0. Objects whose reference count becomes 0. Then those objects are immediately removed from the memory. Immediately removed from the memory. Objects whose reference count becomes 0, then those objects are immediately removed from the memory by the garbage collector. Automatically. Objects whose reference count becomes 0, then those objects are immediately removed from the memory by the garbage automatic. You may ask, what is this reference count becoming 0? What is reference count and how it becomes 0? So a lot of understanding here, everything interrelated. Reference count. What do you mean by reference count? Means number of variables pointing to an object. Number of variables pointing to an object. Or number of variables storing address of an object. Reference number of variables pointing to an object or number of variables storing address of a object. Okay. Now make you understand about all this, right? Check this. There is an object 10. How many variables are pointing to this object 10? X is pointing, Y is pointing, Z is pointing to the same object. What is the reference count now? Everyone, try to respond, unmute yourself and try to respond. What is the reference count? Number of variables pointing to an object will give the reference count. How many variables are pointing?
3.
Three variables.
Everyone.
Three variables.
Three variables are pointing. So reference count is 3. X is pointing, Y is pointing, Z is pointing. Slowly I modified Y value to 20. Then a new object 20 is created with some different address. That address is given to Y. Now Y is pointed to the, Y is made to point to the new object. Y is not pointing to this. Y is not pointing to this. Now what is the reference count now?
2.
Reference count is 2.
2.
Slowly I modified the Z value also to 30. A new object 30. That is given to Z. Now Z is pointed to the new object. Now Z is not pointing to this object. Now what is the reference count now?
1.
1.
1.
Now previously X, Y, Z 3 variables were pointing, so reference count was 3. Now it became 1. Only X is pointing now. Slowly, I modified the X value also to 50, means a new object 50 created with some different address. That address is given to X. Now, X is made to point to the new object. Now, X is not pointing to this. Now, what is the reference count?
0.
I said,
Zero.
so now you understood how the reference count becomes 0. Now, any object reference count becomes 0. We call them as unused or unreferred. Now, this object 10 is not used by any variable. It is not, it is unreferred, unused. Previously, X, Y, Z, they were referring. Now they are not referring. They are referring to 3 different objects. It is unused or unreferred. Whenever any object reference count becomes 0, then immediately that object gets removed by garbage collector. This object is going to get removed, right? Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
What is garbage collector? Removes unused objects. What is when it removes? Whenever reference count becomes 0. How reference count becomes 0 and what is reference count? So it's an overview. Later we discuss in brief with multiple examples, right? Everyone understood this? Any queries in this? The reference count becomes 0 and garbage collector removing these objects. Hello?
Clear, sir.
Yes.
It's clear.
Now, based on this understanding, go back to this case 4. I was just asking you, print X means always it is printing 20. It is not printing 10. What happens to the previous object 10? Okay, for a while, forget about X equal to 20. Assume X equal to 10. What is the reference count of this X, this object 10? What is the reference count of this object 10?
0.
How many variables are pointing?
1.
1.
X is pointing, reference count is 1.
Yes.
But slowly X value modified to 20, a new object 20 created, its address. Now X is pointing to the new object. X is not pointing to this. What is the reference count now?
0.
0. Whenever reference count becomes 0, immediately that object gets removed. So I was asking you a query. When X value is 20, what happens to the previous object? Is there any possibility to print its value means? No. Object is getting removed. The object got removed by the garbage collector. Yes. Understood, everyone? These 4 cases, right? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Now, please be in mute now. Yes. Now, data types are of 2 types. Now, coming to this data types, yes, data types are mainly are of 2 types. Mainly are of 2 types. Fundamental data types, yes, fundamental data types and collection data types. Fundamental data types means object holding single value. Object holding in a simple way, object holding single value. Yes, fundamental data types, object holding single value. Example, X equal to 10, an object created with value 10 with some address. Object holding single value. Object holding single value, right? Collection data type, object holding group of values. Object holding group of values, set of values, or collection of values. The name itself saying collection of values, right? Just check this, an object So if you see some multiple values, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here it is going to have some address. Object holding group of values. Object holding group of values, right? Yes. Object holding single value, fundamental data type. Object holding group of values, collection data type. Now observe this, right? Fundamental data types mainly are of 5 types. Fundamental data types mainly are of 5 types. First one, int, float, boolean, excuse me, string, complex. Integer something in the age 25. Float something in decimal format like height 6.3. Boolean means which returns either true or false, which returns either true or false. Yes, Boolean values 0 or 1, right? Boolean value. String means sequence collection of characters. Collection of characters, for example, Hyderabad, right? It's a sequence collection of characters. Complex, real and imaginary part, x plus iy in general mathematics, but x is the real and this is imaginary. But in Python, instead of 5, we use j. We need to use this j, right? Yes. So, yes, fundamental data types, mainly 5 types, int, float, boolean, string, complex. Collection data types, right? Collection data types. Yes. Collection data types, mainly 4 types. List, tuple, set, dictionary. List, tuple, set, and dictionary. List represented using square bracket. Tuple represented using normal bracket. Set represented using curly bracket. Dictionary by using key and value, key colon value, right? By seeing the braces only should identify what kind of collection. List of values, square bracket, tuple of values, set of values, collection of key and value, right? This dictionary key value format means, right? For example, x equal to yes, name Ajay, age 25, right? Check this. Key, this is value. This is key and this is value. Key value representations, right? Yes. Collection data types, 4 types. Yes. So we have got a lot of discussion on this collection data types, right? List properties, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list modifications, list methods, nested list. Similarly, tuple sets, set properties, set methods, set functions, set addresses, different mathematical subsets. So we'll be discussing nearly for 1 week on this collection types, right? List, tuple, sets, and dictionaries. So in the case of fundamental types, we have got discussion on string, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters. Right? So in the fundamental types, we have got discussion on string, right? String, a string is a sequence collection of, it's a sequence collection of, yes, collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, using single quote, right? Using double quote and using triple quote. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, double quote, and as well as triple quote. Yes, triple quote in this way. For single line string or word, go for single or double quote. For multiple lines of string, right? If I like paragraph, you go for triple quote. Example, city equal to Hyderabad. So it's word or a line, go with single or double, but if multiple lines, go for triple quote. Each character of a string is represented or accessed by a unique index. Each character of a string is represented and accessed by a unique index. Each character, if you see this, each and every character of the string is represented and accessed by a unique index. What is that index means? String supports two types of indexes. String supports two types of indexes. One is a positive index. Positive index, or we say like forward index. Index starts from left to right. Index starts from left to right. Index starts with 0. Negative index or backward index. Negative index or backward index. Index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. So here one is positive index, other one is negative index, that is forward and backward. Right. Check this diagram. Right. X equal to, within double quotes, I'm representing Python, Python. So internally, just like integers, here also one object created, right? Python, Python is going to have some address. The address is given to X. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This we call it like forward index or positive index, we say. Negative index, right? -1 starts from right to left. -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Backward index or negative index. Yes. Either you can go with positive or negative. See what is X of 2 value? Everyone. X of 2, X is your string name, 2 index. At 2 index, which character is available?
T.
T.
X of -2.
O.
O.
Oh, right. So you can use either positive or negative index. Single line comment in Python starts with hash symbol. The starting anything with hash symbol means it's not executable. It's a comment, a single line comment. Multi-line comment use a triple quote and end with triple quote. X equal to Python print X. Print a type of X. Print X. Print a type of X.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
Triple quote also use it for character also, right?
Yes. So here,
for both it is used, comment and character.
so this is not executable. Now, if you are assigning that to a variable like X, it will be a string. X, what you are assigned, right? A string. Now here you are not, it's just not executable.
Okay. And one more question, suppose if you want to assign a character like A123 something, including the alphanumeric character, can we do that alphanumeric character?
A string consists of anything, alphabets, numerics, space, no, all anything within a string. A string
And
means
special character also.
all those.
Okay.
Whatever we see on that keyboard, right? Everything you can be included within double quotes.
Thank you.
Print len of X. Length of X means number of characters, right? 6. Y equal to programming. Another string I'm taking in double quotes. X is Python, Y is programming. Print X plus Y.
I have a small spread out. What is the difference between print ID of X and print length of X? Sorry, print type of X.
Type of X means what, okay, what data type X is.
Okay.
What you are trying to assign to X, integer value or string value? String value, so type of X is string.
Okay.
And len of X means number of characters within this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Length of X will be 6. Length.
ID of X.
ID
Print
of X.
ID.
See, 1 second there. Have you understood these things? Just before I discussed about those things, right?
Yeah.
Print X means 10. ID of X means what? Address. ID. ID of X, ID of Y. Where exactly they are stored in the memory. Print X means it prints the content,
value.
content value. ID of X means the address where exactly it is stored, right? So it's also the same thing.
Coming to the reference count, we should take like more than one variable. We will give us the count. Like single one, it more comes under the reference count.
Reference count means to an object how many variables are pointing. X is 10,
Yeah.
Y is 10, Z is 10. 3 variables are pointing to 10. So
Yeah.
reference count is 3. But if X is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30, 3 objects created. X is pointing to 10, Y is pointing to 20, Z is pointing to 30. First object reference count is 1, second object reference count is 1, third object reference count is 1. Only one variables are pointing.
Okay. Thanks.
Sir, is there any module to count the reference count?
No. Okay. Here X plus Y means concatenation. Concatenation means adding two strings. Adding two strings. First string followed by second string. First string followed by second string. X plus Y. Python plus programming. Python programming. This concatenation adding two strings, first one followed by second string. Yes. Save it. So I created a separate folder for this batch, right? str1.py. Yes. Run model. Check this now. Print x means Python. Type of x means string type. Address of x, where exactly it is stored in the memory. Length of x means number of characters. 6. Length of the string 6. Python plus programming, Python programming, first string followed by second string. Any query in this, anyone? So I want x is one string, y is one string. Between these two string, I want one blank string. So x plus space plus y. Yes. Python space programming. Okay. Now everyone try to respond for this string slicing. Extracting particular portion of a string. I got a string like this. Extract only Python from this or print only Python from this. Yes. Print only Python from this. X is your string name. I want this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to give 0 to, yes, 0 to. I want only Python to be printed. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 colon.
5.
6 I need to give.
Yeah.
Actually,
Zero.
it has to be 5, right? It has to be 5 actually. So this we call it like lower bound. This we call it like upper bound. Always, I'm writing a comment for your understanding. Always upper bound is excluded. Always upper bound is excluded. Means 6 excluded. Up to 5 only it will consider Python. If you give 5 here, 5 will be excluded. Up to 4 only it takes. Here, this is the string you get. Run module, right? Yes. Now extract the middle portion of the string, extract the middle portion, right? For example, PROG. Everyone try to give your responses. PROG. Yes, try to say X of these 4 characters only try to extract.
Okay, 0.
I doesn't want this Python, only this 4.
7 colon
7.
Even the space takes an index, right?
8,
7,
4.
7 colon
8,
8,
9,
9.
10.
11
11 I need to provide.
Yeah.
Means
11.
11 excludes, up to 10 it will consider. Right? See this PROG is the output. If I give in the opposite way, 7 to 11, if I give 11 to 7, if I give print of x of 11 to 7, if I give 7 to 11 means okay, PROG. But if I say in the opposite way, 11 to 7,
T by P. Empty string.
-4
empty string, because always slicing in the forward direction, because always slicing in the forward direction. Always slicing in the, but if you're 11 to 7 means you are going in the backward direction, right? Empty string it. Check it, empty string. Empty string. Try to say extract PROG using negative index, anyone? Using,
-7 colon -4.
no. -8 to -4, -8 is wrong. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. -7 means P. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 you want. Q -3. -7, -6, -5, -4. -7 to -3, -3 excluded up to -4 it take. Extract the entire word program now. Try to say using positive index. Extract the entire word program now. Using positive index first.
7 to 13.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 if you give 13 excludes, right?
14.
14 index not available, right? Can I provide 14? 14 excludes up to 13 only it will consider, right here? Yeah, it's valid. Or shortcut to this 7 to don't provide the upper bound up to the end of the string it reads. 7 to up to the end of the string, right? If you are not giving the upper bound, yes. Both results the same output. Program. Now try to say using negative index, extract program using negative index. Everyone.
-1 to -8.
-7 colon -1.
-7 is correct. Okay, but -1 means M will get excluded. -7 to don't provide the upper bound. -1 if you give M gets excluded. Right? So using negative index also you should go in forward direction only in this way. In this way only -7, -6, -5, -2, -1. -1 means if you provide -1, M will be excluded. So don't provide it. Yes. I can also ignore this lower bound. X of lower bound I have ignored, 6 I have given. What is the output? Same like this and this. We're not giving the lower bound, by default it reads from the start index to 6. So 6 excluded up to 5 takes. Six excluded up to 5 takes. Print. If you are ignoring both lower and upper, what is the output? Entire string it reads from the start to end. Print, if you are not giving the spaces, both are same. Similar to print X. Print X of 0 to 14 with the increment of 2 means what is your observation? 0 means what? Start value. 14 means what? Stop value. 2 means what? Step value. start value, stop value, and step value. Means 0 index, 2 index, 4 index, 6 index, 8 index, 10 index, 12 index. Yes. Every even indexes after 0 increment by 2. Again increment by 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Up to 12 only, 14 excluded. See, only the even indexed characters get. Similar to this, right? 0 to 14 means I can say like this, 0 to 14 with the increment of 2. Both outputs are same. This and this both outputs are same. Even indexed characters. Even indexed characters means 0, next to 2, T, next to 4, next to this space, next this R, next this J. X of colon colon minus 1. X of colon colon minus 1. Colon colon minus 1. X. We know the T, be in mute. Yes. Colon colon minus 1, right? Yes. Means what is that? It reverses the string. Reverses the string. Run module. Check it. So PYTHON PROGRAM. Any query in this slicing, anyone? No. Positive index, negative index, slicing.
Having a small doubt, like why we didn't get in reverse direction for a print x of x -7 to this 7 dot to space kind of thing.
Minus
While
7.
using negative
See,
-7.
this is slicing. This is slicing.
Yeah,
-7 to up to this. -7 to up to the end of the string. Minus
yeah,
7 to end of the string means -7, -6, -5, -3, -2, -1.
yeah.
Yes. -7, -6 means what? This.
P R okay.
-5, -4, -3, -2 up to end of the string.
No, -7 means we are taking from backside, no? Okay.
Yeah.
P comes under -7.
Always slicing should be in the forward direction.
Yeah.
If it is in the backward direction, it returns empty string.
Yeah.
Here also we are going in the forward direction. 0 to 14 with the increment of 2.
Yes.
But by default it increments by 1. But if you give 2, 0 after that, 2. What is the character at the 2? That will be printed. Again after 2, increment by 2, 4. What is that character at the 4th index? It will print. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Hi Vijay, am I
Yes.
audible?
Yes.
Which actually as per actually my requirement is there is some logs actually. In logs there is some string which I need to capture using Python. Can I paste here if you allow?
So that is using
Oh,
regular expressions concept, you can do it.
yes. And that let me ping in chat. So in
Using regular.
I just ping the logs in the group chat. So I need to read the particular string without I need to read from timeout to uh, plan my trip. Actually, I need to read this value. Actually. From the above log, I want to read this value. How can we achieve this using
Regular
Python?
using regular expressions are the regular expressions used to extract the data from the given data. We have got special characters available for extracting it. You need to have the knowledge about regular expressions in each and every character we have got. You need to understand those regular expressions. In any language, it supports a regular expression.
We
But
cover that part or
using this, yes, as part, that will be part of our course. Regular expressions.
sorry?
Regular expressions is part of our course.
Okay, part of our course, right?
Yes, I'll be discussing it. Right? So now Have you heard about the word palindrome? Anyone? Have you heard about the word palindrome?
From
Yes, yes, in game,
front and back will get same value.
we
Like
like
Bob,
If we reverse a
Like
string,
sir, race,
if we reverse a
race car.
string,
same value.
we get the same string.
Same
If we reverse a string, we get the same string. Example for that?
Bob,
Sir, race car or
M-A-D-A-M, madam.
Malayalam.
Yes, Malayalam.
Sir, race car without space.
What is it? Yes. Someone said, right? What is that? Race car.
Sir, race car without space.
Malayalam. R-A-C-E, race car. N-I-T-I-N. If you reverse also, you'll get the same thing.
Nayan.
Did. Hmm? L-E-V-E-L, level.
Bob,
L-E-V-E-L. E-Y-E. So in this way, right, if you reverse also, you should get the same thing, right? Yes, x equal to, yes, M-A-D-A-M, right? If I print x, you will get the same thing. But what is that reversing a string means? This just now I discussed that. How to reverse a string? This. If I are reversing a string, if I'm reversing a string, right? Store the output in y. Both if you are printing, print y, right? Print y. Print x, print y. Print x means, madam, print y also it is printing. Both outputs. If I'm printing both are same, then it's a palindrome. All right. Okay. So we no need to write huge codings in Python, right? We have got inbuilt methods available. Just I'll take 2 minutes more. Yes. We have got like string methods. No need to write huge codings here, right? We have got inbuilt method that is regarding indexing and slicing. So for example, if you want to print a big paragraph or some 10 lines or 20 lines, for example, you got a string I'm taking. Yes, SCT name. Printing everything, whether you got a word or a paragraph, everything I want. The X is the string. I want everything in the uppercase. Prints in uppercase. Check this. Run module. Prints everything in the uppercase. You got 1 line or 2 lines or 10 lines, everything it prints in uppercase. Prints. Similarly, just like upper, we have got lower. Prints in lowercase. X equal to, for example, CHENNAI, Chennai. Print it in the lowercase. X is your string name, lower, that's it. No need to write any code. We have got inbuilt methods performing this task, right? Chennai in lowercase. Yes. For example, X equal to INDIA, India. Only the first character I only in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases only. Only the first character I only in the uppercase. Capitalize. That's it. Check it. The X string capitalize. Only the first character only in the uppercase. Remaining all in the lower cases. Capitalize. For capitalizing the first character of a string. For example, X equal to good evening, Hyderabad. How many words are there in this? How many words are there in this? Everyone. In the string, how many words? Take any string. In that, how many words? Every word, first character, I
21.
want every word. First, I'm asking about the words. 1, 2, 3 words are there. 3 words, not the characters. 3 words are there. First, second, third. Each and every word, first character in the uppercase. G in uppercase I want, E in uppercase, H in uppercase. For that, one more method like title. That's it. Check it once. Every word, first character in the uppercase. Observe G in uppercase, E in uppercase, H in uppercase. What is that? Title. For capitalizing the first character, each word. Yes. Where this title like is useful, right? For example, any customer names or employee names, right? You got some employee names like Rahul, Ajay, Miller, Amar, James, George. Blake. In this way, some names you got. Each hundreds of employee names you got in this way. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. For that, you can use title EMPS. EMPS is your string dot title, right? Because everything is in the double quotes, right? Everything is a string. Title. Check it now. Each and every employee name, first character in the uppercase or not. Rahul, Ajay, Miller, Amar, James, George, Blake. In this way, it displays. And if you want to replace a portion of a string, we got replace method for replacing a portion of a string. X equal to, yes. So for example, Java is easy. Print X is the string, replace the word Java with Python. The output is replacing the only the word Java with Python. So Python is easy. So in this way, we have got many methods. We have discussed like upper, lower, capitalize, title, replace. We have got many more methods like swap case, count, format, strip, split. In this way, right? We have got many more string methods for performing this. In the tomorrow session, I'll be briefing you more about the various string methods. So today, I was giving introduction to strings, string indexing, string slicing, and string methods I was discussing, right? How exactly a variable, how to print its value, how to print it after us, right? Yes. So tomorrow the link is going to be changed. So everyone, you need to get enrolled. So if you want to continue in this 9 p.m. So the same 9 p.m., right? There won't be any change in the timings, right? You can continue. Okay, tomorrow the link will be changed. The same link you'll be following up to the end of the course. And tomorrow a WhatsApp link will be created. You'll be get added into the WhatsApp group. Yes. And tomorrow onwards, you'll be getting that videos to your Google Drives. Every day, one video you will be added to your Google Drive, right? You can see demo videos. If anyone, the previous videos, right? You can see the demo video they have given, right? Demo videos. You can see, you can search in that. Course content is forwarded. The payment details is forwarded, right? So from tomorrow, as I said, a Google Drive will be created. and you will be added every day. You'll be getting the video and a WhatsApp group. You will be added to the WhatsApp group, and notes you will be getting to your mail IDs. And once we are entering into the topics, now you will be given assignments, tasks to work with, right? Any other queries, anyone? Yes. So
In previous
those-
example, sir, one
yes,
question.
yes.
In previous example, you used the indexes. So suppose if I want to delimit till the space character, is there any way to do that?
What is that?
Suppose Python space program is there. In another example, suppose Java space program. So I want to delimit till space instead of using the indexes. Is there any way?
If a split method is there, right? If you split, next time I'm going to discuss in tomorrow's session. Splitting a string, we'll get a list of codes.
Yeah, thank you.
So indexing, sometimes it is a time taking, right? We need to start index, and in index we need to find. Okay. Any other queries? So Python, I said, we'll be discussing 70 hours, 2 months duration. The course fee is 5,000. People who wants to go for full stack. So along with Python Core Advanced, you will be given knowledge on all the web technologies, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and also Django framework in brief, and REST APIs and project, right? The total fee structure will be 10,000 for that. Okay, fine. So yes. And if you're done with the payment, right, don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to the mail ID that is given in the chart, right? DURGASOFT online training @gmail.com. Okay. Then only you will
I
be
have already done.
then only you will be getting the link to your mail, right? Yes. You can see if anyone, if you're not got the link, you can have got that contact details, right? You got the contact details of the online team. Still, if anyone after paying also still, if you're not got, you can also just ping me. I'll be providing 126216886. Still, after doing payment at start of tomorrow's class, still, even if you're not got, yes, they'll provide you, right? Yes, Abhishek Gupta. Otherwise, you can take the contact details of the online team. It's given in the chart, right? You can call them by tomorrow at least 9 o'clock, at least by 8 o'clock. They'll be forwarding you just by tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock. You need to get that link. Still 1 hour before the class. Still, if you're not got it, either you can contact the online team. Still at the start of the class, you can ping me. I can provide it, right?
Okay, I need to ping you.
No need to ping me. You can see that contact details of the online team.
Okay.
Still, if they are, I said, still, if they are very busy and unable to provide.
Okay. Actually, I didn't get the meeting link.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I'll stop for now. We'll continue tomorrow, same time, right? But differently. Okay, fine. Tomorrow's link will be the final link. Will be followed up to the end of the course, right? But I know, right?